Last time on the Empire Initiative, our heroes learn more about their new friends, the Leap Syndicate, including how dangerous rescuing the tadpoles can be and how rarely that mission is successful. Hoping to find them a more permanent home, Bubbles tells the team about a nearby cave that could serve as a safe haven if they can clear it of a few runaway orcs. Boulder reveals that his weapon is no ordinary dagger. The blade is called Atraxia, and it serves as a prison for a devil named Eryphany. Boulder has made a terrible pact with this devil, agreeing to kill 100,000 souls in exchange for dark power. Meanwhile, back at the pyramid, the Crusaders witness orcs escaping through a magic portal, but the leader betrays one of her companions, kicking him back into the pyramid to save herself. This is episode 17, Necessary Sacrifices.
I don't know. I'm interested in these orcs, honestly, even if it's to help us get in the pyramid. Reign is also very aware that we are on a time constraint because we have a vampire in Castle Rend. And so is this a one or other situation where we have to... I'm just thinking, who are these orcs? Why aren't they with the town or with the Vren? Is enemy of our enemy our friend in this situation? Could we convince them to let us have where they currently are if they help us clear out this pyramid, and maybe they can
I do have one concern with trying to team up with any orcs, and that's pointing at Boulder. I think he might be like, what the fuck do you think you're doing teaming up with orcs, you know? But that's also a bridge we can cross it when and if we ever get there.
Yeah, I feel like the orc thing is going to be a pretty tough sell. Plus, if I recall correctly, I think we overheard Lokara talking about having some kind of connection to Vryn.
Lokara definitely is connected to Vryn.
She has been making the blood-marked orcs, the ones with the acid
Or
blood.
are you guys talking about the ones in the cave?
In the cave.
Yeah,
Okay.
Lokara was in the pyramid, and
Rain doesn't know this. Rachel knows that Dart saw an orc, so it's a little meta, I'm sorry, that didn't attack us and fled during that fight.
But we have no idea. Presumably because of the orcs from that fight were Blood Harvester Vryn's troops. Whoever it was probably ran back to give him forewarning of our intrusion.
Or it was one of the orcs that are from the cave, and that they were scouting their own stuff. Just, Rain doesn't know this, so this is a little...
Well, this is also us kind of above the table talking about what we want to do, too. I also worry that in the pyramid there could be something that the enemies could use. I'm scared of that crazy woman coming back and getting some real fucking shit, you know?
Let me know if you guys have any questions, to help you make an informed decision.
Okay.
So
that's just another place where my mind is going.
Just scared if this powerful ass priestess couldn't handle it.
I'm a stronger priestess than she is.
I mean, I have no doubt, love. But I do have a doubt. No, I'm just kidding.
I know you do. It's
I don't doubt you.
Rain, it's you. I know.
I know. It's me. I don't doubt you. I doubt, I don't know. I just, as always, am concerned. But I will do what everyone feels is necessary to move forward. I'm just here to help Dart.
No, everyone's looking at me. Oh boy.
Well, of course you have your own opinions too.
yeah.
But
Well,
It's just above the table sort of discussion.
It's a really tough question because I feel like I recall Lokara saying something about the stuff inside the pyramid being something that Vryn would want. And I also feel like we are on a timeline, and dealing with the orcs in the cave and the orcs in the encampment and dealing with the pyramid is too many things. We can't do all of it.
Mm-mm.
And like, it's possible that the pyramid could be easier to get through because those orcs already went through it and did stuff and came out of it fairly scathed. So presumably they won, although not by a lot.
One enough to flee and let
One enough to
live.
be alive.
You, Zevari, make like an insight check because you're the one who watched it happen.
What is inside? 15.
15. So yeah, with the 15, like I would say that you noticed that they seemed a little like they seemed like they were still worked up when they left. If that makes, like when they came out, they like seemed like they were still in like adrenaline mode. And like you saw that like Lokara had like an active wound, you know, as in like they didn't wait to seal up any wounds before they left. And they seemed kind of like panicked a little bit, and then extra panicked because of the pit trap.
Yeah.
So yeah, do with that information what you will. And as far as like the encampment, just it's more than that, right? There's like an entire city. There's multiple small towns. So when you say deal with, like, you know, I guess what do you mean by that?
I mean, I guess just whatever, if we're going to try and play out that plot line to its, you know, conclusion before we head back to deal with the many other things, the many other lines of plot that we also need to resolve.
You mean like the court case that we need to go to in 2 weeks?
Yeah, and the vampire that's holed up inside of our castle, and
That we need to get the bow and arrow
From my
your
ex.
from the Kenways. Yeah, that's a whole nother thing. And we don't exactly have a ton of time to do all of that.
The court hearing isn't all around.
I mean, you guys have gotten a lot done in a few days, like, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want you to like feel like
and we can
it's not like you
teleport
D&D
back
time
here.
is fucky wucky.
yeah, it's like fucky wucky. So like, you know, I just like, you know, we're talking until the trial, which, I mean, like meta, this is again above the table meta talk, but like for the trial, like it is like 2 weeks away, which is 14 long rests. And
That's a ton of long
you're
rests.
teleporting, you know, like, I mean,
See you in
you always
2026.
teleport to shit. So, like, I mean, I'm like fine with hand waving like travel time and stuff like that. I'm not like meta as like the DM. Like,
Thanks, God.
obviously there is always going to be like a few too many plates to like get everything done. But at the same time, like, I'm not going to like let you guys not accomplish things, if that makes sense. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we can,
We've been on tighter time crunches.
yeah. I don't think the time crunch is as tight as it sounds.
Okay.
I guess I'm
Personally,
I'm
but
concerned.
that's just my like DM input. Like, I don't want to like.
I'm concerned because I don't feel like Dart is going to want to leave to go do other stuff until he's freed his people. And we do not even have the beginnings of a plan for that. Right now, the most plan we have is to free up a cave for the Leap Syndicate to hide out in. That's possible. It is possible in the funness of D&D that the thing inside the pyramid could be the thing that we need to make it all happen. And I feel like I would be remiss in not exploring that possibility.
I can always...
Zevari, what do you think?
I was going to say it. If we are in the pyramid and we need out, I too have Dimension Door that everybody can come out of.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? I was going to say something else. Shit. Fuck.
Plus, I have a sneaking feeling that God made a plan for us in case we decided that we did in fact want to explore the pyramid.
I mean, you could do it either
What is
way.
God
I mean,
planning?
What's God?
You know,
God
if we're metagaming,
What if God
there's
was-
loot in the pyramid, of course.
There's also, you know,
There's potentially a live orc that was just betrayed in there as well.
The ins and outs of the city.
You know what the fuck the priestess is up to.
Who is like at least a well enough accomplished adventurer that they would like send him out in a team with their priestess. And on the other hand, like I feel like, you know, either way you have like the potential for plot, like without revealing too much, just like from what you guys already know. Like either way you have potential for a plot, and like regardless I guess like my meta as like the DM as like my overall design, because I knew you were going to do one or the other. My overall encounter design, I was trying to make sure that regardless, it still furthers the goal of freeing Dart's people in some way. Either way, you know. But like obviously you know that like the Leap Syndicate is going to need a place. But like the cave isn't like your only option.
Mm-hmm.
You guys haven't really like tried to scout out a different option or anything like that. And you would have time to do both probably.
Let's do the beer.
It's just up to you guys what you want to do. Like I'm not trying to pressure you in either way. I just want to assure you, like as the DM, trust me in the sense that like I know you don't want to waste your time, and I don't want to waste your time. Like meta.
There's a story.
At the highest level, like Shanna to you guys, I don't want to waste your time. So either way, like there will be progress. And I think honestly, you probably have enough time to do either one in whatever order you want.
I have a question for Bubbles.
So,
Question for Bubbles.
Is the cave...
Yes, sir.
Is
yes, my liege.
Is this potential new hideout cave large enough to take in an increased number of like frog refugees?
Well, I'm a little unsure, if I can be honest. I haven't been fully inside. I don't know. I like to think that it connects to some larger cave system, because the probability of that is fairly high.
But I'm having a brain blast.
I'm not sure. So, but you know, regardless, I think any kind of room would be enough room for more of us. Just I don't know how many more of us.
Right.
You know?
I just want to bring this to the table real quick. If this cave is connected to a larger cave system, it is entirely plausible that it could be connected to the underground area where my people are being kept and farmed.
And that's just speculation on my part. I don't know for sure, my liege. I don't want to mislead you.
But the water's coming from
my
somewhere, right?
But don't dismiss your genius, Bubbles.
I believe the water might be groundwater because we are near a river.
Okay.
I'm just saying it is possible.
That's why I think we can flood it to make like a larger surface area of water and to like kind of close. My hope is that there's like another exit, because typically caves are made by, you know, like water flowing through or something of that nature. So like there should be an out. There may not be, though. It's not necessarily true, and it could be a dangerous out. There's a lot of unknowns. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a little in over my head.
I do also want to say,
maybe I shouldn't have brought it up at all, honestly.
I do also want to say that I feel like I kind of want to do the pyramid, because as it stands right now, I only have enough scrolls to burn down 2 cities, and I feel like I'm going to need to burn down more.
I feel like you're packing a little light right now.
Yeah. At bare minimum, I want to have enough firepower to burn at least 5 cities minimum.
Do you want the suit of armor?
You want to have some heat. Zaris would be proud.
Frogs like humidity. They do not like fire, but I am willing to make some concessions in the name of burning down orc villages.
You're bringing that smoke.
Something like that, yeah. So I guess let's go to the pyramid and see how it goes, and if it seems like it's leading somewhere positive, we'll keep running with it and see what we find, and if not, we'll dimension door out and try to check out this cave system.
Yeah.
Does that seem like a... I'm stumbling. I'm fumbling. Does that seem like a reasonable plan to you guys?
Watch the punji sticks.
Fuck.
I mean, they're rectangular, so you can kind of corner into the entranceway. It's only that you would walk directly out into them because you were unaware of their existence that they become truly threatening.
Thanks for the explanation. Thanks.
That being said, you know, they do have poop on them, so just...
Guaranteed infections for those orcs.
Frog poop.
Yeah. The real question is, do we let Boulder come with us?
I don't fucking know.
Dude, the real question is, do you think that Boulder would let us not let him come with us?
I mean, we don't imagine
That's true.
we're going to find anything more than potentially one left behind orc inside this pyramid. He's definitely going to want to come if we attempt to do the freeing of our people.
I'm just concerned.
I don't think Boulder's strong enough. Like above table, I don't think he's strong enough.
We need someone to. We always tell him we need someone to watch the other frog folk.
And that's what he's been doing.
Mm-hmm. And if something happens to him while we're in there, like we need someone still being able to lead the Leap Syndicate.
Yeah, and he's like their only fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Like proficient fighter, at least.
And he knows the ins and outs of the city better than we do. And do we think that we can handle what's ever in there, just the 3 of us?
I mean, that's what we've been doing pretty much so far.
We've been handling the woe. Come on, we're
Plus,
strong.
there's technically not 3 of us. There's 4 of us.
Oh, when 3 become 4. Thanks, Drift.
Okay, there's actually like 5.5 of us. You've once again forgotten the Shadow Viper.
He's doing his job, man.
I wonder where he is.
He does not reveal himself.
Rain
That's
fixes
discipline.
her ribbons.
I pay him to be discreet.
saw your
saying.
fucking face.
You spotted him.
That's literally what Rain says. I saw your fucking face.
There's like a couple of like everybody's like backpacks are all like together in a corner, and he's like blended into the backpacks. So you just see like a backpack pocket wink.
I think wrong Hordak style now.
Just as long as it's not Sokka style, because he doesn't know how to win.
No, like he doesn't move any of his face. It's just a Like that's just a wink. It's like it's kind of
It's that and nothing else.
yeah. So what do you know? You also have drift.
Get this suit of armor to stand guard outside the door. We have to attune to it, right?
I think I don't know. We'll have to read.
I think you have to attune.
You have to read the description of the item. Drift does speak up though, and he's like, "Hey guys, Drift here. I can stay outside if you want someone to keep watch. I don't mind. I guess. I just think I do think it's a good idea to have somebody keep watch.
What is the armor?
It's like living armor, I think.
It's hold on a second. Did I send it to you guys? It's like a list or something.
Animated armor? Or there's living armor.
I need to be able to hear me.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's not animated armor. That's the monster. So maybe living armor? So you got 5 fire tiles, 3 instant houses, 2 horns of silent alarm, 2 animated swords, 1 animated armor. Okay, yeah, so it is animated armor. So essentially it would be the same as like an animated sword, but just a whole guy, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And I just saw that in the inventory that we left at Castle Rend, there was a scroll of psychic resistance. I sure wish I had that.
For the armor, I think the idea is... Yeah, it's also activated via a word, like an activation word. You can't like put it by itself and have it, it's kind of like it's like an extra body when you're if you're fighting off like an attack.
Tracking.
It does require attunement to someone.
Mm-hmm.
And then anyone that they designate can activate it. But yeah. And it will just like fight. So like if, you don't turn it off, it's not necessarily gonna like intentionally kill people, but like it'll still keep trying to fight. So but yeah, so Drift could chill outside with it. He wouldn't mind that. I've had quite a lot of adventure lately. I'm not gonna lie, a little break would be nice.
Do you have a diplomat's pouch?
No. What's that? Is that how you're getting all those letters?
Yes.
I was wondering about that. I didn't see any birds.
We should get him one.
Is this another adoption?
This is a grown man.
Gonna be like a permanent fixture?
It's up to him.
We don't have to decide that right now. Shall we?
We'll see if I make it back.
We shall.
All right, Drift. Guard the door. Stay hidden. Be safe.
Okay, so I'll guard the door.
Or do you want him to come with us?
No, I think we'll be able to handle
Okay.
it with Shadow Viper along for the ride.
Boulder?
Hey, Boulder.
Hello, Zevari. I'm sick, so I can't really do the voice.
I think that it would be best, Boulder, if...
I would prefer to protect my people.
Yeah, that's what I was going to suggest. When we come back and we have to try to get more of our people out, we'll need you for that. For this, just stay and protect the kids.
Think of the children.
Drift will say, if we use those horns of silent alarm, if Drift ends up needing backup, he can like blow on the horn, and I can I can leave my post here and like back him up, or vice versa.
Okay. That sounds great.
We are stronger together.
Together. Can I have one of those pencils with the erasers over there? No, all the way over. Mechanical pen by the orange bungee.
Get the truth. So, horn of silent alarm. This horn is 4 charges when you use an action to blow it. One creature of your choice can hear the horn's blare, provided the creature is within 600 feet of the horn and not deafened. So he can run to within 600 feet of the pyramid. It's really not that far, I think, if I remember correctly. He can run until, like, somebody can run until they're in range and then blow on it. And it doesn't require attunement or anything. I do believe they should, theoretically, you should be able to hear it inside a building, provided that, you know, there's nothing like magically blocking it or any other weirdness. But if you're, as long as you're within 600 feet, so that could also be a way for Drift to like alert you guys to come out.
Okay. If we can hear it through buildings, it seems reasonable. I mean, also we have 3 diplomats pouches, so we could like leave
Give one up
with him.
Yeah.
Which would also be fine.
Just don't give him reins.
That's what I was thinking.
Just in case.
My God.
Not for free.
Definitely not for free.
I was sitting here going, oh God, it can't be mine. It can't be mine.
Nobody say me. Nobody say me.
I think if my parents went without hearing again from me for even 2 days, it wouldn't be great.
Sorry, I don't have one of those fancy pouches, guys.
It's okay. I think we'll be fine. Unless if you want to give him your start.
I mean, I don't feel like we need to if we got the silent alarms. They should be fine.
Let's go to the pyramid.
Zevari, Daru sweeps down and climbs up on your shoulders and has missed you.
Well, kind of like give him a chin scrub and a belly rub. You're a little tubby. That's fine. Scratch, scratch.
Kind of
Scratch.
purrs in a dragon purr.
Rain.
Clicks its,
Sorry.
I don't know what a dragon purr sounds like. It's just like,
Yeah, something unnerving.
yeah, very soft, but you know that Daru is happy
From all the,
despite the shaming.
I was gonna say from all the good bugs. I mean, I'm glad that he's like, getting a little tubby. It's good. It means he's happy.
Yeah, there are some good bugs.
Yeah, I'm very happy that
Some
he's
real
tubby.
good bugs.
Finally. He's a little heavy now on my shoulder though, but it's fine.
You've gotten stronger.
I already have back problems.
Same.
Okay, it's not a contest.
I didn't say it was.
Because you'd win, right?
Well, whatever.
So Yeah, I mean, like, they're down with that plan if you're down. The pyramid, if you recall, used to be a chapel, and it's sort of near the hunting camp. There has been orc activity. Obviously, you guys just saw those orcs leave. It wasn't that long ago, I believe.
We're still in the area.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, that was like, you guys saw it and then you guys came over, and by the time you got here, they had left. You had followed their trail a little bit, I believe.
Yeah.
And you saw that they were going back to the city. So the pyramid is a sort of like, I guess this is it's like sandstone. And it is smooth, like sort of all the way around. There isn't like a clear like doorway. But Dart, you do remember seeing it open up and that there was a doorway of some sort.
I put the punji sticks in front of wherever the doorway was.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. So then you have like a vague idea of like where that doorway is. It is the door itself, or the doorway area itself, is probably like 10 feet wide. You know, there's like something there, essentially. What do you guys want to try to do? Like, you know, there's some way of like, you know, there's a door here, you know, there's some way of like activating it.
That is a good question.
Open sesame, bell lock. Neither one worked.
Oh boy. Let's see. What do I want to do that might have an effect on that thing?
A shave and a haircut, 2 bits it. The bits.
That'd be crazy if that worked.
And it opens and rises.
I have absolutely no idea.
I could dimension door us in. I don't need to see the location.
I think you
try
need
to
to
break
know the location. I think you need to know of the location.
The spot does not need to be in sight as long as you can visualize it or describe it by stating distance and direction.
Okay, so you can't visualize the space, but you could tell me, I teleport, or I'm going to dimension door like 10 feet in, 15 feet down, that sort of thing. So, like, I mean, there's a risk involved because you don't know exactly where you're going to end up.
That is the only other thing. But
Like,
it would
you
get
could
us in.
theoretically try doing that. Dart, do you want to roll a history check? See if you remember anything about when you saw them going in.
A party's worst enemy, a locked door.
I'm gonna, if nobody minds, roll in my new caboodle.
Nice. Use that caboodle.
Question, are we still in, I guess, like, forest and or swamp, or are we directly in jungle at this point?
You're technically in, like, a magical jungle. So, that being said, I think we've been giving you your favorite terrain anyway. I don't know, is jungle a favorite terrain option? I didn't think so. I thought it was just like, because I thought forest kind of included jungle, but I don't actually know. They're not exactly the same, but they're kind of similar.
Like a tree area.
Yeah.
I just rolled it out.
Like,
Damn.
Honestly, I'm personally okay with giving you the favorite terrain because you're a ranger and
Favorite
you're
terrain.
outside.
We outside.
Yeah, jungle is not included. It is Arctic, coast, desert, forest, grassland, mountain, swamp, or underdark.
So I would say the most similar ones to jungle is forest and swamp. So
And those are the two I have.
exactly.
Seems reasonable.
Hell yeah.
I don't know how that really necessarily impacts me, but
Boulder, as he's about to head out, and he goes, "Good luck, my king.
thank you.
Secure a mighty bounty, and if you find that orc, kill him for me."
Tell him Boulder sent you.
Oh, I know. Anytime I make an intelligence or wisdom check related to my favorite terrain, my proficiency bonus is doubled.
Well, we're doing history, but
It's an intelligence roll, but it's not really necessarily related to the terrain, I guess. It doesn't matter. I got a +8 to history. Screw it. So that's 21.
So with a 21, you remember that Lokara walked up to that side of the pyramid and touched it somewhere. And then after that, you saw her kind of stepping backwards, and you saw that she has like a staff with a crystal on it, and her staff, like the crystal in her staff, was glowing as if she had just used her arcane focus.
That staff is some dangerous shit.
Don't you have a dangerous staff?
Hers is better than mine.
Oh, damn.
When I was watching her cast spells through Daru, she was casting multiple of the same spells in a way that shouldn't be possible through that fucking staff.
Yeah, but I think the message here is just that someone with magical ability should be able to open this doorway.
That's all of us, then.
It's more you than me.
Thinking it's a you, love.
Zevari, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you currently have Scorpius, the Sword of Lies, with you?
I am currently attuned to the sword, yes.
The sword reveals secret doors. Oh my god. This is the second time this has become relevant.
Just the first time was under Bedegar Castle when
Yep.
we were in
Right.
there like shit.
Right before the podcast started. It came up once.
I always have Scorpius because I think it looks cool. She doesn't use it, but I think it looks sick with her character design.
Fuck that attunement slot.
Honestly, I don't even need it.
Zevari, once you get close enough to the pyramid, about 15 feet from that wall where the punji sticks are, you see a golden glow, kind of like a gold, like a pattern in the stonework, and you can kind of see that there is like an outline of a doorway, and then there is also like one like large sandstone that like around the edges of that stone glows as well.
There's hella doors around
So like so like Scorpius is illuminating the door. It's all one door, but there's like a specific spot on it, as if that makes sense.
I want to touch the spot.
So you touch the spot, and you immediately feel the weave, and it's in the sense of like it connects, like instantly connects to your arcane power, to your infernal arcane power, and And through that connection, like at first, like when you push on it, it feels like solid. But like if you continue to just place your hand on it, as that connection grows stronger, you start to be able to push that stone in. And as you're pushing it in, the like outline of the stone is glowing, but is now glowing red. Do you continue to push it in? Like I feel like I'm like halfway there, but it's red now. It was golden a moment ago. It doesn't feel any different. There's no resistance. There's no, I'm
gonna step away from it and be like, I don't think this is a me job. So I invoke duplicity instead.
So as you like step away from it, it immediately starts to like slide back into place, and like the glow fades. Like, if that makes, like, the glow of like it's been activated fades. You still see, like, everyone, you guys can see the glow when she pushed it in, but like Zevari's the only one who can see the glow that's like from the sword illuminating it, if that makes sense. So you like it kind of just immediately starts to regress and deactivate, but you can still see the door. And everyone can see what spot you touched. So you're going to invoke duplicity, you said.
Yeah. It started glowing red, and I don't know if that's the best color to see when pressing on random doors. So go get him, Tiger, and send my duplicate in to finish the job.
So your duplicate, it's an illusion, right?
It can interact with.
It can touch stuff?
Oh yeah.
Dang.
It's been attacking and fighting
Yeah.
and stuff.
Well, I know you can cast spells from it, but I didn't think it could like.
I'll look it up to make sure, but I'm pretty sure it can interact with the environment. It doesn't say explicitly one way or the other, so I guess they're leaving that up to the DM.
It says it's an illusory duplicate of yourself, and that you can cast spells from that space that it's in. You can cast spells as though you were in the illusion space, so it's not even like the illusion's not casting the spell, it's like you casting the spell from, but the origin point is the illusion. I would say that like the illusion doesn't have like strength, it doesn't have like a corporeal form.
Okay.
So just, now you gotta cast Mage Hand through it.
I don't even have Mage Hand.
Brutal.
In that case, I probably wouldn't have stopped pushing it in then.
I mean, you can go back and press it now. If you want.
I just want to press it.
If you don't want to spend your duplicate,
that's
fine. You don't have to spend your channel
be
divinity.
beneficial, yeah.
Press all the buttons.
Yeah. So yeah,
I look at Ring, I make the kind of face and
try again.
Yeah.
Okay. So sort of the same deal. You keep pressing it and it turns red. You feel as though it's sort of reacting to you. It begins to feel warm. And it finally kind of sort of gives way, and you, like, by the time you're done pushing it all the way in, you're like to your elbow in this like hole, right? You hear like a click when it gets to the end. And
if this thing sets me on fire, it's okay.
And you feel kind of like a rumble. And you feel something rather heavy slam down on your like forearm, and you immediately feel that like it's like it feels like stone has just like grabbed your arm. If that makes sense, you don't take damage from it, but it immediately grabs you, and like it's like holding your hand. and you can still feel the connection, and you can feel this warmth. It's not like super hot or anything like that. So, and you guys see this happen. So it's sort of it kind of closes on your hand, on your arm. How do you react?
Not well.
What does Zevari do?
She starts just fucking screaming. It's not hurting me, but there's a hand here. Ew, ew, ew.
Rain instantly looks up above her because I am scared something's about to drop the fuck on top of her. And like tries to like see if anything's about to open up because she's gonna, yeah.
No, there's nothing above you. There's nothing above you. Zevari is panicking.
Right, I have to go over there and like look because like it's my job. I gotta go. Just hear Praise' voice in the background. Yeah, so I try to investigate, I guess. I don't...
Okay, yeah, make an investigation check.
15.
Zevari, your hand's starting to feel a little tingly.
Give me out.
I know what to do. Wand of Enlarge Reduce.
I'm a big girl now.
No, you
I'm
are
a small girl.
You are a reduced girl.
I'm a small girl.
So, before you activate the wand, or before you bring out the wand, Rain's going to look into things. So,
Oh boy.
So essentially she's kind of, pressed this stone in to the point where she's like, her elbow is against like the front of the pyramid. Mm-hmm. If you look inside, you can see that a stone panel has come down over her like forearm and wrist. And on the stone panel are there is like basically like there's like an archway, it's like
a hiding hole?
stained or painted, and there are jewels embedded in the archway. They are highly faceted, sort of roughly hewn jewels with like many fractures in them, and you kind of like, when you look at the jewels, you kind of like, or the gemstones, you kind of like, they look like familiar, like especially because I feel like you're a dwarf, you have an eye for this kind of stuff.
I have stone cutting.
Oh yeah, you have stone cutting. So actually, yeah. So you notice that there are psionic crystals embedded in the panel that has shut around Zevari's hand.
Is this like the crystals in the table at the Church of Asmodeus?
It's kind of like, that
was at psionic crystals.
That was at the dream, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I did find a. Oh yeah.
Yeah. You did recruit some people there, but it's sort of it kind of reminds you of that. It reminds you of those crystals. Yeah.
Am I taking any damage?
No.
Okay.
It doesn't hurt. It was alarming. Like, if that makes it scary, and you can't pull your hand out.
Okay.
But it doesn't hurt.
I want to make sure I'm overreacting the correct way.
Yeah. It's warm, and like I said, your hands feel like kind of tingly.
Can I like move my hands at all in it?
So, yes. So, kind of like imagine if, like I said, you push back the panel. Like, the panel, your hand's against the panel, so you can like wiggle your fingers. There's a little bit of a space there. It's not like
can I
fully restricting your hand's movement. You could still do like a somatic component.
I was about to ask, can I like maybe do like an Arcana check, see if there's like the vibe that I should cast something into this?
Yeah, you can do an Arcana check. I feel like With it, you can do it with advantage because I feel like you and Rain are looking at it together now. Now that Rain's actually spotted something on it that
21.
a 21. So yeah, with the 21, so Rain's looking at the crystals and she recognizes them as psionic crystals and lets you know about that.
They're psionic crystals. Zevari, I know. There's psionic crystals inside. They seem a little damaged, so I think that maybe we need to connect to those to open it up.
Can you go in my bag and like get my little dragon heart out?
Yeah, I got it. And
maybe it'll resonate with it.
she goes in and accidentally pokes Shadow Viper in the eye, and then oh, sorry, bro.
How the fuck did he get in there?
Wrong pocket, and like is going in, just grabs it and then hands it to you, and is like so creeped out by this like heart of.
Have you held the heart before?
No.
Oh, you're getting up close and personal with her.
So like when you hold it, it teams with the hum of like magic. But psionics is different from magic, so it feels a little different, but it's kind of got that same sort of like live feeling to it. And there is a soft sort of rhythmic thrumming to the sensation. And it's just a little, it's kind of like,
is it a large heart or is it
it's like the size of like like a mango, like a decent sized mango.
Pretty
like,
good sized heart.
Like it fills your hand, you know what I mean? Like you have to, so, but yeah, and it feels kind of like I said, it feels alive. It's weird.
It reminds me, my mom has a friend who goes like looking for fossils and stuff in caves, and he found these like magnetic metal droplets things that are weird, and when I touch it, like felt like it spiked me compared to everyone else. Yeah,
that it was reacting to you. Yeah.
I don't touch that anymore. I'm just thinking about it right now. Just like, oh my god.
the rain in the psionic heart.
So you give it to Zevari, and Zevari, you do feel like, and you've noticed this before, like when your psionic crystal is near another psionic crystal,
It kind of like resonates.
There's like a resonance. Yeah, they don't necessarily like completely interact, but it's kind of just like a, like a little bit of a feeling, and you do feel that resonance, and you do know that psionic crystals are like supposed to recharge, and it doesn't look like these do that anymore. So
They're broken.
Well, in the sense of, they don't generate their own psionic energy anymore. But you have the heart in your hand.
Wait, my Arcana roll did.
Yeah. So, yeah, with the 21, I mean, like I said, you notice that it, that the crystals themselves, they have been damaged in some way, so they are no longer regenerating their own charge. You believe?
Can I cast Mending?
You could, yeah.
Oh, I cast Mending.
Okay, so you cast Mending, and that will seal up like the major cracks in the crystals, and they kind of like, they sort of regenerate a little bit, and they start to sort of buzz. So you get the feeling that this is powered, but like the lock on this thing is powered by the psionic crystals, so that you would need to, maybe give them a little juice at this point. Now that they're
I'll give you a little.
Give them all something.
Now that you've repaired them, they'd be able to hold a little bit of a charge, and they will regain a charge, but you'll have to wait like hours for it to like regain on its own.
I think these guys just need a little bit of healing.
That's psionic healing.
It's just an awful disrepair.
I'm like, I could try to heal them somehow, but I don't think necessarily healing word would work. My hand's still stuck in here.
Well, and again, they're psionic crystals. They need a little psionic surge.
Okay, get the fuck out.
I'm just imagining you, like, it's... Dang, I can't say the reference yet because I don't know if I can. But, it's like your hand is in there and you can use it as, like, a way to, like, jumpstart. Like, you're the jumper cables.
Right, can I use myself as the conduit?
Okay, so you're attempting to use yourself as a conduit between the lock and your heart.
Yeah.
Go down. And then down into your stomach. And then out into...
Yes, you're directing that psionic energy. Instead of to your stomach, you direct it to your head.
She's like, this is gonna give me a tummy ache really bad.
You direct it to your head, so it gives you kind of like this like swirly, dizzy feeling.
And it charges your horns buzz.
Yeah.
They start to glow a little.
Mm-hmm.
That's hot.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, they glow a little.
Your horns glow a little bit. And you feel like right at like basically you activate your heart, but you don't like do an ability, if that makes sense. Like you start revving it up, you tap into it, and as soon as you tap into it, like a siphon, it just you immediately feel, as soon as you start getting that flow of psionic energy, this thing is happily just taking it all,
keeping a close lock on this,
taking it all in.
Don't overdo it. Don't overdo it.
I'm not. I'm being very conservative.
Roll a d10.
You know, I don't know what a d10 is.
I can roll it for you if you want.
God, no.
Oh.
This,
Yeah.
5, I guess.
Was it a 50?
Yeah.
It drains 5 charges from your psionic crystal
Okay, that's fine.
before you feel it starting to activate. And you can cut it off at that
cut
point.
that shit off.
It will continue to take it though. It loves it.
I bet.
Super happy. So basically, like, and you guys may notice this at this point, but as it's sucking that psionic energy out of Zevari, the very top of the pyramid, like, it looked like it was just regular sandstone, and Dart saw this before, but it sort of like projects this beam of light out of it. And even during the day, this beam is very visible.
Oh, we rang the dinner bell.
Please signal that the avatar is here.
And Zevari, you feel it release your hand.
Light hope.
Eternia. Yeah.
I just wanted to reduce you. That's all.
That would have freed her for sure. It would not unlock the lock. But it definitely would have freed her. You're right about that. Yes, so
Once it opens, I pull her out of the way. And I'm just in front of her, in front of the door.
So that whole side where you saw the door, and it's huge. It's good like 15 feet tall, and that whole side starts to push in, and the stone becomes stairs, and it's like a stairway up into like a glowing doorway. And it is golden. It's golden, like the glow is golden, and you cannot see inside. Like, it's like if you stare, it's like looking at the sun almost. Like, it kind of hurts your eyes a little bit to like stare directly at it.
Ouchie.
Yeah. But it is open. And it is waiting for you.
Ham fact it up.
Tell me about a time from your character's childhood, a childhood story, if you will, that shaped the person that your character is today.
I can finally disclose about Rain Day. So, the hilly city Coolindrig, in which she is from, is very hilly and muddy, and so as a wheelchair user with very limited resources to cool magical chairs and stuff, she would always have to stay inside when it rained because it would be too muddy, so she wouldn't really be able to get up. Like, it'd just be like a hills flowing of mud, and you would just see dwarves out there working and kids having fun and playing in the rain. And when it was a rain day, rain would get really sad, and so her family then started making the rain day, and so would focus on things that they could do, like upgrading her chair, or some days she'd be really, really mad, and so they would like spar, or not like spar, like fight, but like do training things or whatever, so that they would just, whatever Rain wanted to do that day, it was a rain day. So yeah, and that really shaped her, because instead of seeing the negatives, she started seeing positives, and things that she could do, and then made her start problem solving different chairs and stuff.
For Zevari, I wouldn't know if she would consider this a childhood memory that like changed her, but it is a memory that she holds very dear. Growing up in a royal family can be really cool. Sometimes, not all the time. When Zevari was younger, starting to really learn how her family was different, and that like what it meant to be the second born in the line of succession. Like, she was really starting to understand these things. And she was becoming self-conscious about it, really, because she started to look through the lens of everybody's being so hard on me, or like not considering me at all just because, I'm the second born. She felt it was all very unfair. And the only person that she really confided to in those feelings was her grandmother, the previous Countess of Umbermore, Liliana Umbermore, the mother of guns. Liliana really listened to Zevari and just let her vent about how she felt. And, once Zevari was kind of got it out, Liliana took off the ruby necklace that she has always worn pretty much for as long as Zevari has ever been alive, and gifted it to Zevari and told her, like, I want you to have this, even if you feel like you're being discounted or nobody's listening to you. As long as you have this necklace that shows who you are, what you're worth, and nobody can ever take that away from you. So that has influenced her a lot, I would say.
Dart has a scar in the ankle area from where he was exploring a cave with some friends and got attacked by a Koatoa. It went almost very poorly for me, and I escaped, but with a scar and a lifelong distaste for Koatoa. My follow-up to that story would be that I could not hide the evidence of my rascally adventure from my father. And he asked me what happened, so I told him, and rather than scold me for going into a cave I should not have been in, he decided that I was old enough to learn the basics of defending myself, and he taught me how to use a slingshot.
Oh, snap.
which is like before you're big enough to handle a bow, a good way to like learn some aiming skill and to start building up your like pulling muscles, your drawstring muscles, is to learn the slingshot first. So my dad, and I can't remember if I pronounced it Bogart or Boggart, but either way, set about instructing me on how to build my own slingshot.
Razlax, a time from when he was a child. So Razlax comes from a military family. He became a squire at a very young age. He was about 6. And he sort of lived and breathed the like knighthood, right? Where he is from, his family was like noble knights. We're talking like, justice, peace, mercy, protect the innocent, that sort of thing. And because of that, he sort of idolized the idea of knighthood. Until one day, when he was a little bit older, he was probably about 11 years old or so, he was traveling with the knight that he was squiring for. I don't know what the terminology exactly is for that. They were on like somewhat of a diplomatic trip, essentially, where they needed to like escort a noble home. And when they got there to the capital city, that was the first time that Razlax had ever met people who hate knights. And he had found out that like the local knights in that area were assholes. They were bullies. They were, the kind of people who would like extort the local townspeople for money, and people like Sir Peloton, for example. But he like that kind of like shattered his worldview, because he had no idea that like that you can be a knight, but you also may not be good.
Hand fact it down.
Zevari, also, you notice that you have
What's wrong with me?
You pull your hand, you pull your hand out, Rain pulls you away. Your hand, you're probably like shaking it a little bit because it was like stiff. And when you look at it, on your palm it almost looks like it's like painted, it's a symbol, and it's like this tan, it's like stained on your palm, this sort of tan stain, and the symbol is an eye.
An eye?
Yes.
Heard. And tan paint, you said?
Yeah.
I'm imagining like a colored henna.
Like
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm glad we're all on the same page.
And the eye is like kind of like, kind of Egyptian-y, sort of like Eye of Horus-y. But
that's some real fucking flavor right there.
Yeah. So it's like, it's not like, it's, clearly specific to the, I don't want to mislead you. It's like specific to the pyramid, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
The eye. But it does look kind of nice in the middle of your hand.
She's just kind of...
You don't show anybody?
Not right away.
Oh, you're the girl who got bit by a zombie and didn't tell us.
I'm sorry. I'm the DM. Sorry.
Even God is whooping my ass right now.
No. Objectively, do whatever you want. I don't care. I've never cared.
Zevari will do what she wants, unfortunately. But she sees that shit, she's like...
Episode 8 lasts like 20 minutes.
So, the pyramid's open, guys. What are you guys gonna do? Drift is like, wow. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of glad I'm not going in there. Just seems kind of weird, doesn't it?
You want to switch places? I'll stand guard. I mean, I won't stand, but...
No.
Okay.
True, just now caught what you said.
I say it too often. Let's go.
That's okay. I almost made a stand guard joke earlier. I was like, nah, Rachel's got it. I'll just wait.
That's what I do.
Hell yeah.
I'm predictable in my disability jokes.
Not always, but, sometimes it's just like, it's too easy.
Gotta hit them low-hanging fruit sometime.
Hey, the fruit is low-hanging because it's ripe.
This is true.
Yeah. I learned that from a wise friend, actually. So, you guys are standing before the mysterious pyramid. A golden light bathing over you. I guess you're bathing in the golden light. You're bathing in the golden light of the pyramid. What will you do? Who will enter? Who will return?
Girl, thank you for saving me, Rain.
You saved yourself there pretty much. I just kind of handed you something really weird.
I mean, I couldn't have done it without you.
I'll take the compliment. Let's work together in here because we're gonna have to.
Who goes first? I don't want to go first anymore.
While they're debating it, I've already taken like 10 steps.
Literally what I was waiting for. I'm just waiting for Dart.
Dart's walking up into the pyramid, and as he's like walking up the steps and he gets closer to the wall of light, the light is bright enough that it like overtakes your vision of Dart pretty quickly. So if you're not following right behind him, the light is bright enough that you can't see him.
The moment Dart passes the threshold in which we are,
to disappear.
I start going.
Yeah.
Same.
So you enter the pyramid. Cue pyramid music here. As you walk through the doorway, this brightness, this light does not cease. You guys step up basically and through the threshold into a realm of light. Very, very bright. If you close your eyes, it doesn't even seem like you closed your eyes. Your lids do nothing in the face of this light, and you can still feel the ground beneath you. It's very nice and smooth. It kind of feels like a nice marble, but you can't see anything, and you kind of feel this feeling like you're being pulled, and you become weightless. And now it's a feeling you recognize. It's kind of the feeling of being teleported. However, you do not travel through the astral sea. You travel through this realm of light instead, where you can't see anything. You do hear a distant bell and a chorus of chimes echoing right before you're teleported into the first chamber of the pyramid. You immediately get that sense that you are no longer on the material plane.
I hate this fucking feeling.
And as a matter of fact, I don't know exactly where everybody's been, but for those of you who have only been to the Underdark as far as other planes, this feeling of distance from your home plane is greater. Like, imagine that feeling like 2 times over. It's kind of like this like innate sense. Like, all creatures have this kind of innate sense of like, I don't belong here. This is not my origin plane. And you are in a very small but like opulent room. The walls are they're the sandstone of like the outside of the pyramid, but they're like polished. There is like gold trim everywhere. The floors are like a white marble. There's like a patterning to the marble on the floor. There's like these intersected sort of geometric line patterning on the floor, and it looks specific, but it's meaningless to you. On the walls, there is like imagery, ancient looking imagery that's inscripted and is perfectly preserved. There is basically like a humanoid figure, a standing. It's like their side profile, so they appear to be, sort of male, because they're not like curvy or anything like that. They have like a large headdress on, and they have like jewelry, fine clothes, and they're like kind of like holding up their like hand, like with their fingers spread, and in front of this person who has all this jewelry and stuff, there is a creature of some sort. It looks like it's like a creature that's somewhat cat-like, somewhat fox-like, and it has like a horn coming out of the middle of its head, and like multiple foxtails, and it's green, like the fur is green, and so he's like holding up his hand. There's a creature in front of him, and the creature has its back to him. And so you're in this like kind of small room, and then mirrored on the, and so I'm describing it's sort of like a rectangle, so I'm describing the short little sides so there's a guy, and he's kind of like facing the direction that you should be, he's facing the direction of like the wall in front of you, basically. And so on the other side is a mirrored figure who looks a little bit different. Like, it's obviously a different guy, but he's in the same sort of pose. And he is wearing, he has like silver jewelry instead of gold jewelry. And he is also got his hand up, and he has in front of him a creature as well. And this creature looks to be it sort of looks like a modern hobgoblin, with like fine armor and a large spiked mace. And this creature is also kind of like standing, and it looks menacing, and so does the green creature. The green creature also it's kind of standing in a menacing way. And this sort of hobgoblin-y type creature is also standing in a menacing way. But it also has its back to the figure, the humanoid figure. the wall in front of you has a very clear, like, large arched doorway. There's opulent psionic crystals, like, lining the doorway. It kind of looks like the lock in that sense of, like, it's like the same sort of design, if that makes sense. These crystals are not broken. They're not, like, weathered. They are they're intact. They're in good condition. The door itself, it has like runes on it. They're kind of I guess they're not runes. I guess it's the cuneiform or like pictograms kind of thing. Like there's these little images and they're clearly in a specific, sort of block, like kind of like a text block. And like on either side are these like ever glowing burning torches, like on these like golden sconces. There is and then under these like sconces, there are like these 2 tables that have been like dipped in gold. And on them are like platinum and like silver trays and goblets, and there's like a string of pearls in like a large silver goblet. It's just like loaded up with like, precious metals and fine crafted cutlery.
Where the hell are we?
2 things. One, does my like Fey wanderer-ness make me feel less like perturbed about my distance?
Probably. I would say that, you're probably more used to the feeling.
And 2, given the semi-Middle Eastern vibes of this pyramid, is this one of those like touch nothing but the lamp type situations? You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't gonna touch a damn fucking thing. This seems like an offering room or like the first like secret. Like I'm not interested in jewels. I'm interested in like the space.
I mean, I wouldn't mind having the jewels.
Don't get me
Your jewels would be
it
cool.
would be nice.
Dart, you do remember when you saw the adventuring party go in, Lokara had warned, because she was like arguing with the guy that they ended up leaving behind, and she had warned him not to touch anything. She said, "Let me take the lead, don't touch anything." It was something like that she had said to him, so you would remember that.
Yeah. I mean, it seems pretty evident that we shouldn't touch anything.
Yeah.
Unless we're sure we're supposed to touch it, or that nothing will happen if we touch it, or if we can handle whatever happens when we touch it. I've got to stop saying touch it.
Touch it.
The question is, do we feel like we need to make an offering on the table in order to, like, move to the next chamber without being attacked by menacing figures?
That's smart. I'm down to make an offering.
Make an offering.
I don't know what we're making an offering to.
Maybe I should find that out. I don't think Asmodeus would like me making blind offerings.
I don't think
in a strange place.
Sylvanas gives 0 fucks. I'm confident.
So I can give us an offering for both of us. I got your cover, girl.
Oh, thank you.
Sylvanas is like, hell yeah, bro.
He's like, there's no treason here.
It's cool when your god isn't the jealous type.
It's okay, honey. I got you. I'm now it's my goal to make Asmo Daddy jealous.
Okay.
I'm scared now, though.
Good luck, babe.
I've done it once. It's fine.
The DM is listening.
I know. I don't.
What?
I'm not gonna be able to back it up. I'm not that girl.
It's never too late.
That girl.
I mean, we'll see.
The church is turning around. Anyway, back in actual character.
I throw down 10 gold each. The tip. It's my standard tip.
Oh, I'm kind of lowballing today.
10 gold onto the table.
Well, it'll 20. Be 20 because 20. I'm getting her cover too.
Okay. Do you like pile it onto the table, or you like put it in like a bowl, or do you like?
I don't want to touch anything that's already on the table.
Okay.
So like, she paints a bowl, like 2 little bowls, and like, do you have an offering that you're doing? Sets them down. Rain Originals. Do you need a bowl?
I don't think we should put anything on the table that isn't like anything on the table that's dissimilar from what's already on the table.
Which is money and bowls and jewelry and handcrafted things.
So just to be clear, there's like a table in front of us with a bunch of fancy shit on it, and 2 menacing looking statuesque type characters.
So they're like painted or stained onto the walls. And it's just generally very decorated.
Not in my paintings, bro.
No, I'm considering the possibility that if we don't do this right, we might become paintings on the wall.
I don't like that.
I don't like that either. But
like, I don't know if those are guardians or people who didn't solve the puzzle correctly. You know what I mean? Like, it's a tough call. Do the paintings on the wall, like the hobgoblin and the thing I can't remember, do they appear to be dressed in like garb reminiscent of what I would expect from this culture? Like,
so sorry.
No, just yeah.
The green fox/cat/ thing. It is like a beast. It doesn't have clothing on. It doesn't look. It's like on all fours.
Well, can I investigate it to see if it like seems off or different from like the rest of the decor?
Sure. And then I was gonna say about the hobgoblin kind of creature. It's not exactly a hobgoblin. It's like a creature you don't recognize that's just like most similar to a hobgoblin. Sure. And he is wearing armor that is like, I mean, he's wearing like steel armor, like
not like ornamental, but like for battle type of armor.
Yeah, exactly. And the 2 humanoid figures are wearing like more ornamental garb. They're wearing like you know.
Okay. Yeah, screw it. I'll put 10 gold coins on the table.
Okay, you put 10 gold coins on the table. You put 20 gold coins on the tables. Nothing happens. But nothing is disturbed either, if that makes sense. Like, it didn't have any negative or positive effect, seemingly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, the last thing seemed to function off of psychic energy, and there are more of those crystals around. Mm-hmm. Do we want to try and fiddle with those and see if that does something?
I'm scared to touch anything.
So the crystals, they're intact and like working. And you do see that there's like an inscription on the door.
Oh.
That's what, yeah, I said there was like runes, there's pictograms.
Oh, in that case, I would like to Helm of Comprehend Languages that thing, because
Oh yeah, that's right, you have
stuff
that.
that I touch.
I forgot you had that. Dope.
Yes. What do the runes say?
Okay, so
Speak, friend, and enter. Damn it.
I tried that before.
On the previous door.
True.
So the runes say Traveler, if you have come for riches, take them now and leave. If you have come for something more, take the Pharaoh's trial. And then there's like, so that's what it says. And then there's like a second sort of paragraph, and it says, to prove your commitment, provide a personal sacrifice.
Oh, it had to be personal. I fucking knew it.
Now is your chance to you kind of get the vibe it's trying to say, like, now is your chance to, like, if you just wanted some gold or whatever, just take it from here and don't bother the rest of the tomb. But if you're seeking more grand adventure, you can take the Pharaoh's trial. You have to provide a personal sacrifice.
Road to El Dorado, this shit, and be like, both? Yeah, both. Sounds good. I was worried you might say that. A personal sacrifice. Does it seem like there's like any place besides the table where like other sacrifices have been laid?
Make an investigation check.
You got it, Captain.
Dart just puts down his wild magic cocaine.
Oh god.
14.
14. So because you have the helm on and you can actually like read the text, you can now tell that some of these symbols are not like text, and that they're actually like a channel, like a very thin sort of channel. It looks like, a liquid of some sort would flow really nicely into the channel.
Oh my gosh. I might have to open one of my fluid-filled canals. Okay. I know just what to do. I am going to...
Pee.
No. Where'd that thing go? I had it here somewhere.
I have a pretty
I have a dagger of ritual sacrifice.
Hey, I mean, it's got sacrifice in the name.
It's been waiting this entire game to get used.
Yeah.
I'm going to...
It's not a magical dagger.
No,
by the way.
it's just one from...
For the
we
audience
found
at
from a
home.
cult.
Yeah.
But it seems appropriate, since I've had it in my inventory for like 100 sessions, that I use it to make a small slash in my my palm, I'm gonna say.
Okay.
And I'm gonna dribble some fluid onto like the channel.
So you dribble fluid onto the channel.
Been there before?
Frogs
No.
bleed, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you dribble a little of your froggy
Yeah,
blood.
this one does.
And So I don't know if you've like had like, you know, obviously you've had your like blood drawn or whatever, you know how it like kind of like it kind of, you know, just moves itself kind of into the channel of the tube. It does that. It sort of like just naturally sort of travels and flows, and it doesn't take like a lot of blood.
I did say small cut.
This reminds me of Blade.
To fill the channel. And
I thought I was gonna have to put my crown down.
I thought I was going to have to put pictures of Zara's down.
Personal
roll
sacrifice.
a d4.
That's why Zavari's giving you a dirty look.
3.
That is how many hit dice you have to pay.
Snap crackling.
So, but now that you have done that, a golden panel on the wall opens up and reveals on an opulent cushion with like little tassely corners is like a golden bracelet or bracer of some sort. And it has like, it's like oddly like exactly the right size for a skinny frog wrist. And it has like facets on it, sort of similar to like the facets you've seen with like the psionic crystals and stuff. But the facets are all empty. There's 4 of them. And they're kind of, there's like a big one, and then like they kind of like, you know, get a little bit smaller. So you can see they're empty facets. And
I've got an infinity gauntlet. Because it's got the little things for the stuff.
yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
It's dope though, it's dope. So
Yeah.
This one's mine. Don't even look at it.
Yeah, and it feels like you get kind of like a good feeling from it, like good vibes.
Yeah, I'm gonna slap that baby on my wrist. You know, like I'm entering a club.
Nice.
Thing.
The
You put
wristbands. Checked your ID.
Okay. I'll see you losers in the VIP section. I'll be back.
You put it on your wrist and it fits you perfectly. It was like it's made for you.
Good love.
It fits like
Before I proceed to the door, I walk back over to the table and just like shove all of the stuff on it into my bag of holding.
It definitely is a magical item of some sort. You kind of instantly get the feeling that like you can't turn it on yet because there's no crystals in it. But you can kind of feel like basically so like you can feel it kind of like it tunes into your arcane energy a little bit. So if you wanted to try to give it a jolt by giving it a spell slot or something, you could maybe try to push some magic into it and see if that does anything. But otherwise, right now, you can tell this is magic, but it's incomplete. And it's made for you.
Now, I gotta pass the trials first. That's what's up.
So do you guys want to give a sacrifice?
Rain does want to give a sacrifice. She does want to try, though, to put a couple pictures of Zara's down or some of the paintings because she's like, this is a personal sacrifice.
Rain,
You can borrow my dagger.
put them face down, please.
In my turn. No, is this the kind of personal sacrifice they're talking about?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Yuck, by the way.
They look great. Okay, thanks. I guess so. Instead, when she puts them back into her secret,
Well, question about the pictures really quick.
Oh, God.
Is there any canal fluid on the pictures?
Oof.
What?
there could be.
Oh.
Like tears, sweat, blood?
I feel like, damn.
I mean, I was gonna say,
I'm not saying you didn't
but-
have to say it.
Oh, yes, I did.
it was implied.
Zavari's been taken to dark places.
You don't understand subtlety.
There are definitely probably rain tears on a couple of them.
That makes sense.
Down bad.
So, in that case, the channel, when you like put it down, like where Dart dripped his blood into, the channel will take your tears.
Take my longing tears, please.
It will take your tears from the pictures. It doesn't want the pictures, but it will take the tears. In that case, so you give it your tears. Roll a d4. 3. It's your longing, right? Your longing. I would say that
I hate that this is going to be my like opening Kingdom Hearts. Like which podium do you choose?
take. So 3 is how much you take off of your wisdom saves.
Oh.
I am well on my
Just
way
your wisdom
to
saves,
only
not
male
the
player
checks.
jail.
Just the saves. Zevari, what would you like to sacrifice?
So put some notes down there. Okay.
Pee on it. I just want to see what you lose.
I had an idea, but now I'm scared of it.
You do get the feeling that this is just for the time being. Like you're giving this up for the duration of the trial.
It'll actually help Rain not focus on Zaris.
Yeah. It's kind of like you're kind of like in the sense of like I was thinking that kind of like you're sacrificing some of your like emotional intelligence, some of your like connection to your current emotional state. Like
I've got to see what you lose if you pee on it. Like, I need to know.
Yo, Drift, get in here. We need to pee on something.
There's not much that Zavari's willing to part with.
lose 1d4 kidneys. I don't know. I'm just kidding.
D4.
Yeah.
I was gonna.
I said what I said. You'll have to come up with 2 more kidneys if you roll a 4. Not my problem.
I was gonna have her offer the last letter that she got from her dad, because she's been like reading it over and over and over again. She's like, I need to get rid of this thing. If you'll take it, please
Sounds
take
like
it.
more tears to me.
They won't take the letter, but we'll take your tears off the letter.
Sure.
So what kind of tears are these?
Angry.
Angry
They're
tears.
angry tears.
Roll a d4.
3.
We all got 3s.
3. What should anger take away?
Insight.
I was thinking maybe like so if it's taking
Or perception. So you're like passive perception.
I was
Well,
going to say
pretty
initiative.
yeah, because it's kind of because like it's taking your anger from you.
Oh,
And holding it, so like that kind of like you would lose some like motivation. So I think that makes sense. -3 to your initiative.
my initiative is +1 now.
Lost motivation.
But with your sacrifices,
Does that mean I lose my proficiency bonus with things? Oh wait, you said initiative. Never mind.
just your initiative, yeah.
Yeah, my initiative's still just 1.
So with that, 2 additional golden panels open up, and identical but properly fitted bracelets are available for the girlies.
Oh, we got tennis bracelets. At Christmas.
It's like more like a chunky sort of like it's kind of like a cuff, like a wrist cuff, you know. And it's got
Rain's gonna hate it. Like it's gonna like limit
Yeah,
her
it
dexterity a little bit.
Yeah, actually, when you put it on,
Why did I say something?
it like thins itself out as much as it can.
Okay.
On the bottom to like it's sort of like this is made for you, so it's like attuned to you. So like if you like as you're putting it on, it kind of like closes around you and
as I move around,
as you're moving, it creates like some plating there that allows for like some a joint.
it just reminds me of like when you do like mouth guards and you heat them up, and then like you get a malleable.
Yeah,
right?
and then it's
you,
like pliable
yeah.
and it forms to you, and it's comfortable. It does have a little bit of weight to it, and again, missing some jewels. You feel. By the way, I guess I didn't mention this to Dart, but you feel like you're attuned to it. It's not taking up an attunement slot, but you do feel like you're attuned to it. Same deal with you, Zevari. If you put it on, once you put it on, once all three of you have it on, you all instantly teleport again. This teleportation feels less like a portal type thing and more like a blink, as in you're like still in the same place, you're just in a different room. When you land, each of you immediately notices that you are in sort of a narrow corridor. This polished sandstone walls all around you. You're in like some sort of hallway.
Are we separated?
And each of you is alone.
Fuck.
Yes.
Sorry, I jumped the gun.
No, you're okay. Yeah. So you're in some sort of hallway. There's turns ahead of you. There's it's pretty nondescript.
Rain just screams Zevari, I feel. And then Dart, clearly, but like...
Do I hear it? But I could be that far away.
It's true.
Roll perception.
Me?
Yeah.
Girl, don't even worry about it. I rolled a 7. 10 total. Yeah.
You don't hear anything. So basically, so the rooms that you guys are in, the hallways are 10 feet wide. The ceiling it looks to be about 30 feet up. The walls go straight up to the ceiling.
I'm going to write each of them a note that says, "Are you by yourself?" and then send them in the diplomat's pouch.
Dude, I'm so glad we all have our diplomats pouches.
Do they work here? Do they work here?
Oh my god.
Yes, the diplomat's pouches work. You get your messages from Dart. Are you alone?
Damn.
Yeah.
You get your D-mail.
Yeah,
You feel a shift in your diplomat's pouch.
Boom.
Oh shit. Rain grabs hers and then opens it up and it's just like, okay. Fuck. And like assesses her situation. The scene is safe. Looks around and like, yeah, I'm alone. Zevari. And screaming Zevari.
Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. It's like, I'm here. I'm also alone. It's pretty dank in here. It's like it stinks.
Yeah, it's definitely like less than mid.
It's like it smells like the air in here doesn't move. You know what I mean?
Very stale.
Yeah, stale. It's like clean. And I also want to point out though, by the way, that unlike the floors in the other room, how they were like marble, they were different from the sandstone, the polished sandstone walls. The floors, the walls, the ceiling, all look the same. They're all the same sandstone, same size blocks. Like almost like intentionally, or maybe not, almost intentionally uniform. It's kind of disorienting. You don't necessarily like see, like if you move around at all, you can see that there's turns in the hallway you're in. And it's like almost like you don't even necessarily like see it until you're right up on the turn, you know? You're each by a turn, and if you look down that hall, you just see more stone. All you have is yourself and your new bracelet.
Is Dara with me?
Did you still have Dara with you? Then yes.
Okay.
And Flux is with me.
Yes, you still have Flux with you.
Damn it, Shadow Viper, where are you?
Shadow Viper didn't do a sacrifice. Shit.
Fuck. Just the three of us, but really it's just the one of us on our own.
It's probably been like a really long time since you guys have been alone, really, like alone.
The stuff I shoved off the table into my bag of holding, did it weigh 500 pounds? Do I have 500 pounds of gold now? Hypothetically speaking.
Oh, did you take gold? I didn't hear you say that you took it.
Yeah, he said it at one point.
Oh, my bad.
I was kind of half kidding.
I wouldn't advise doing it. We'd have to retcon some stuff. Basically, if you took the gold at all, it teleports you out. It says if if you're just here for money, take it and leave. So whatever you take whatever you want, and then it teleports you out of the, like, so you can leave.
So we'll cut that
I
out.
still could have made like 500 pounds worth of gold.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good.
Yeah, sorry
Call
about
it a
that.
day.
I missed it. I didn't hear you.
I was half kidding.
But yeah, that would be a lot to retcon.
I was like, man,
At that point.
if I could do both, I would.
Didn't we all get chalk?
I think I was like, I know somebody's got chalk. I don't know if y'all have chalk.
Decided to get our own colored chalk.
When you went in the Underdark, right?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you guys all have a specific
At
color.
the bottom of our
Bag.
our bags of holding.
Rain writes on the in the note.
Rain was here.
She's like, remember your chalk.
It's chalk zone time.
Oh, fuck. I forgot about the chalk.
I ain't got no chalk.
You should, because we all did.
I do remember that you guys all did that. So I would if you, unless you don't want the chalk,
We all picked out our own colors.
I'm willing to say that you have. Yeah, I don't remember what your guys' colors
Mine
were.
was light blue.
I'm just going to say mine's purple. It's easy.
Maybe you had yellow.
Thought it was green.
yellow chalk.
Yellow chalk is
It's like very, very visible and vibrant. It's better than white. Fight me. But yeah, I mean, does anybody want to do like some experimenting, exploring, or anything?
Rain wants to punch a wall.
Okay, time to fly.
Okay, sure, yeah. Are you just punching? Are you punching with your diamond thingies?
Because it's +5 damage to structures.
So go ahead and punch.
I got, a 17 + 8.
Wow. Okay, so roll for damage.
10.
10. Okay. So, you punch the wall. You give it a really good punch, and it gives way under your punch. It crumbles and cracks and breaks.
It's
much like you would expect stone to break.
As a stone cut.
Yeah, and there's like dust and everything. That it wasn't like enough damage to like damage the structural integrity of the wall overall. But by punching it, you can tell that it's awfully thick because you break off like a couple of inches of stone, and it's still holding up good. In addition, like once the dust settles and you're looking at this hole, this crater in the stone that you've made, you can see that it starts to seal itself back up. And
okay, I was afraid of that.
Sort of like heal and regrow, and like the dust and the crumbly pieces, they kind of like crumble away into like a sand and just sort of like dissipate into the stone floor, like it's like healing itself. And
I'm gonna do you want to go?
I'm gonna pull out my harmonica.
Nice.
I would imagine if no one is around to be annoyed by it, I can play it to my heart's content.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah. Nobody hears the harmonica music.
I'm just gonna play the harmonica, and I am going to just casually proceed forward.
Okay, so are you going to just like stick to the hall you're in, or you want to like turn when you hit a turn, or how do you want to like? What do you have a strategy?
Oh,
for
I'm in like
moving?
a maze. Are there like options in front of me?
There are options, yeah.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, I didn't outright say it, but yeah, you are in a maze, yes.
That begs a question here. Let's see. I might have a thing for that. Do I have a thing?
That's why Rain had mentioned the chalk to help you navigate. So you're like marking your starting spot, correct, Rain?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Rain was here.
Yeah.
With an arrow pointing the direction in which she's going to go.
And after you do that, you see that the chalk stays.
Okay, I was waiting. I was like, starts to morph and goes away.
This might be the only opportunity where I've really gotten to use this particular aspect of my natural explorer trait. Can't be lost except by magical means.
This is magical means.
It does sort of seem that way, but is it? Because I have like I have cartographer's tools, so I can make a map of where I've been. I've got the chalk to mark where I've been, and I got a great memory for where I've been because I'm great at exploring. So I feel like, as long as I don't see any like obvious threats in front of me, I do want to just like cautiously proceed forward, just in case this place has its own punji sticks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that makes sense. And as far as like your natural explorer thing and being lost, I would say that there currently doesn't seem to be any like magical means going on. I would say that like it definitely is going to help you not retread like old ground. When we do have the map up, I do have a labyrinth map for you guys to explore. But yeah, like I would say that it would definitely help you find your way out, but it wouldn't like, you know, like it wouldn't, I guess I would say it wouldn't like just show you, you know what I mean? Like you wouldn't just know, I guess.
Okay,
if that makes sense. But you would know where you've been before, especially if you have the chalk. You have like the abilities. I mean, you're a ranger, so I mean,
here's what I want to do.
I definitely think it would help.
Obviously, we can work on this next session, but I feel like what I'm going to do is use my cartographer's tools, and as I explore my labyrinth, I'm going to draw out like what I know and have been, so that I can send that to you guys in my diplomat's pouch.
Damn.
So that if you guys come across an area that looks like somewhere that I have been, we know that we're in the same labyrinth and could potentially find each other.
That's a really good fucking idea. That's dope. I'm not gonna lie.
Thanks, that makes me feel really good about myself.
That's cool. Yeah, I'm imagining Dart like getting some paper ready and like setting up some grids and stuff, so that like as you're exploring, you can quickly.
Time to bust out the sextant.
Yeah,
That's right.
Woo! I don't have my drafting table, but I got my sextant.
And that's my next carpentry project when I get out of here, is to build a collapsible drafting table to walk around with me.
That'd be fire. I'm not gonna lie, I love drafting tables. They're just cool.
Isn't there one for sale at the restore right now?
So yeah, that's great.
Probably,
though.
usually.
Zavari, do you want to do anything?
Daru, get up out here. Look around. Go down the hallways for me.
Okay, so yeah, Daru will kind of travel ahead, look around. Daru kind of makes a couple of turns, and there's like nothing. It's like really boring, right? And then Daru like looks around a corner and sees a dark shadow on the wall moving very quickly towards like the direction Daru is in. Do you want to have Daru retreat?
Oh yeah, we're gonna poof back and go the other way.
Poof and dodge.
I'm gonna say, write down like Daru has seen large, very quick shadows. Be aware.
And the shadows like moving along the wall.
They move along the wall.
Yeah, like it's just kind of like a sort of blobby shape shadow. It's kind of like it's moving quick, so it's kind of like got like a sort of stretched shape to it. So you don't really know. Like it doesn't have any like it's nondescript basically. A nondescript shadow that Daru has run away from. Can Daru make a stealth check for me?
I may not have Shadow Viper, but I've got a bottle of Crimson Mist.
Yeah. You're never alone.
I'm never alone.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
13.
A 13. Daru nervously is like looking behind him. The shadow does not appear to have followed Daru.
Okay. Let's go the other way.
Daru starts to go the other way, and sees another shadow on the wall.
Okay. So the shadows are everywhere. Got it. Well,
So far Zevari is the only one who's seen anything that seems like menacing. Does anybody want to further their experimentation? We just got a couple minutes left. It was just
Rain messages them and says that the walls heal.
oh yeah.
the walls heal and they
But
have
chalk is
shadows.
fine. Make sure you're marking where you go, where you've been.
Oh, Zevari, you're marking where you go, where you've been.
Yeah.
Stay safe.
You too. Don't trust the shadows.
I never do.
Thank you for listening to Roll Forth. This has been the Empire Initiative featuring Samaria Hawkins as Lady Zevari / Lady Litria, Ryan Musgrove as King Dart of the Hopkins, Rachel Voss as Rain Vosgrove, and our wonderful MD, Shanna Cantu. Make sure to follow our socials, like, subscribe, do all the things, and yeah, please stay safe, friends.
It would be my estimation that if you fill out all of the like indentations by passing trials, once it is complete, it is your key to get into the final chamber.
That's kind of what I'm thinking, is that we need to collect this, like collect some psionic crystals.
I hope it's all good. Hope my hand tattoo is a good thing.
Because like each one of those things was perfectly customized fit to us, I have a feeling we all got our own personal customized labyrinths. But who knows? We're going to find out next time.
My labyrinth shadows are in the shape of the people who assassinated me.
Next time on Ham Crusaders.
Sorry.